This is in news. Zimbabwean White man has announced that he's planning to start his political party called VVZ. VVZ stands for Varanda Zimbabwe. If you're on social media and you're a Zimbabwean, I'm sure you've come across this guy. He's a political analyst. He analyzes politics most of the time. And many people have been urging him to start his own political party. And guess what? He has decided to start his own political party called VVZ, Varanda Zimbabwe.
Varanda Zimbabwe mamukasezvi. As we go towards the formation of our government in exile, and as VVZ Varanda Zimbabwe, we will have one seat on that government in exile. We need to clarify a few things. We're getting a lot of inquiries. So there's two things that are currently happening in the background. First and foremost, we're opening an NPO. That process is in line and it should come out within the next couple of weeks.
So, Shigafama Moshe, looks like for the first time in history, we're going to have a white president. We are saying for the first time in history because most of us, we were not born. We were not born when Ian Smith was the president. But Zimbabweans on social media, they are saying that the life was better when the white people were in power. They are saying the roads were clean, the country was clean, there were no potholes, things were functioning properly. That's what others are saying on social media. So they keep saying that Zimbabwe was actually better during the colonial era when it comes to living conditions or the way of life. People were not struggling as it is, and the country was developed. There was a lot of development that was happening during the colonial era. So because of that, you hear many people saying, no, Zimbabwe was much better in the hands of white people. So now that we're going to have a white opposition leader, it looks like many people are likely to vote for him because many people, they believe that white people are good at developing. His name is Brett Mvet. I'm sure most of you know him. And he's actually making a lot of sense. So he's saying, in my government, I will not allow ministers to have expensive cars, yet people do not have better roads. People do not have drinking water, clean drinking water. People do not have medicine in the hospitals. There's no need for these ministers to have expensive cars. There's no need for them to travel in private jets. There's no need for any of that. He also said this government, the Zimbabwean government, when it comes to themselves, they spend a lot of money on themselves. But when it comes to helping people, they say we don't have money. They have money to buy expensive cars for themselves, but they do not have money to provide better hospitals for the people, better medication for the people, better life conditions for the people, better life in general, or even creating jobs for the people. Many people are jobless and they're running away to countries like South Africa where they're being attacked for being foreigners. Because of that, all those things, bad things, people are likely to vote for Brett Mvet. And once again, we just want to say to those of you who say, oh, white people are not Zimbabwean, you're easy, but give us a break. Zimbabwe is for everybody. And there's this new law that President Emerson Mnangagwa signed that people are no longer allowed to vote for a president. Only the MPs are allowed to vote for president. Do you think this new law is going to last forever? And are people going to accept or fully accept the president they did not choose for themselves? In case you didn't know, this CAP 3 law that was signed by President Emerson Mnangagwa does not allow you to vote for the president you want. No, you vote for an MP, then the MP will choose the president for you. Now let's hear more from the leader of the upcoming new party called VVZ, Varanda Zimbabwe. He is completely not happy with the current government, the ZANU-PF government. He's saying these people are driving expensive cars, yet kids do not have better classrooms. People do not have access to medication. People do not have better roads. People do not even have running water, do not have clean drinking water. So he's saying these people, they are using private jets, traveling in business classes, yet their people are languishing in poverty. He's saying my government will not do any of that. Now let's hear more from the leader of VVZ, Varanda Zimbabwe, President Brett Mvet.
If kana muchigara munyika yakafanana neZimbabwe, uchiziva kuti vana vari kudzidza pasi pemuti, if you know that children at school don't have classrooms and don't have toilets, would it be ethically correct for the Minister of Education to drive a car that is valued at $150,000? Would it be ethical for the Minister of Health to fly first class when there's no drugs or injections or gloves in hospitals? Is that ethically sound? You see, the problem we have in Zimbabwe is we are looking at political leaders that have been given a chance in the GNU. They've been given a chance in city and councils and stuff like that. And they have been found to be ethically wanting. We need to change the system, not the players in the system. And that is what the government in exile plans to do. And that is the basis of VVZ. Varanda veZimbabwe, VVZ was formed to change the system. Kwete kungopinda musystem togara tichidya musystem aiwa. Hazviziri zvatakafoma VVZ.